Straight to it. Loading. 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 Loading.
Welcome to your second NBA season. Now that your career is progressing and your brand will be challenged with managing increasing demands off the court. In between games, you'll have decisions to make on how to spend your off days. Will you refine your skill on the court and work on increasing your attributes in live practices? Do you want to earn fame and extra money by partnering with global brands? Or would you rather establish personal connections with some of the game's most influential personalities, which bring with them a variety of rewards? The choice is yours.
So, you're like a little person now. Sensitive, compassionate, and you're actually smarter than most dogs. It still grosses me out.
What do I want to do?
Steph?
Uncle Jesse?
Steph, how was school today?
Oh, just dandy. Walter still thinks that I'm his secret girlfriend. He was giving me kisses.
Only off there.
Steph, I'm sorry, but apologizing to Walter is the right thing to do.
If it was the right thing, how
Let me
would my
advance
life
right
be
now.
fair?
Well, just because you do the right thing doesn't mean your life's going to be perfect. You do the right thing because it's the right thing to do. Understand? So now if Walter thinks that you're his girlfriend,
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Jacqueill O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, two teams start fresh for their first game of the season. Both squads believing this will be a great year. Tonight, it'll be the Chicago Bulls up against the Detroit Pistons. Well, for Detroit, they split the season series against these guys last season, 2 games apiece. Should be a good one tonight. And, of course, Freak playing here tonight. You probably heard his story by now. Lost a friend a long time in the off-season. Very tough to deal with, obviously. How hard is it going to be for him to get his focus back?
It's going to be tough, Ernie. He lost someone that he knew for a long time, and it's going to weigh on him. This will be one of his most trying seasons of his career.
Man, I feel for Freak, man. It's not going to be easy. But it's an opportunity. You know, a lot of guys, Ernie, you put in this position, you know, you just kind of let the court be your refuge. This guy is a strong kid.
So well said. That does it for us. Kevin.
At small forward, standing 6'8", number 3, Doug McDermott. The other forward position, at the other forward.
Let's get straight
This
to
is
it.
it. Opening day. The regular season is set to begin.
Let's get straight to it.
Thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. This is Joakim Noah's checked in for Gasol. Portis comes in for Taj Gibson. Mirotic is checked in for Doug McDermott. And Freak subbed in for Rose. On the floor for Detroit, Rivers out there with Jody Meeks. Then it's Marcus Morris. Then it's Johnson. And it's Mozgov in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Freak. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line.
Foul, baby.
Well, a bit of a tragic note for Freak. He'll be playing this season after the loss of a longtime friend over the summer break.
Yeah, that's hard to hear.
I made one shot.
For him to work through that. Gonna be on his mind all year. Never easy to go on about business as usual.
Made both of them.
Have that kind of heartache and loss.
Up top, Rivers. Kicks it out to Johnson. Now here's Rivers. target with his three.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get the
Assist.
They look strong.
B minus.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge. Always.
Meeks dishes to Morris. Kicks it to Rivers. Passes it to Moscow. And it's Chicago with the rebound. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first. Mirotic gets the bucket.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
Here's Rivers. Sweet little floater. Rivers has got his first basket of the night.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
Freak passes to Mirotic. He feeds it to Freak. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Five on the clock. There's the pass to Portis. It's stolen by Morris. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. Meeks, good.
Terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and excellent transition offense.
And really, it all stemmed from the aggressive defense. That's exactly what the doctor ordered. Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
The Bulls have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Bulls out front. They lead by 9. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. We sat down with Freak to discuss how he's handling the loss of his close friend.
You know, Vic was my brother. Blood couldn't have made us any closer. And everything feels like it just happened yesterday. So I'm just trying to take things one day at a time, you know. I'm very grateful for my family, my teammates and coaches for supporting me during this difficult season. I miss Vic. But I'll press on.
Our thoughts and prayers go out to Freak Clark and his family.
Without question, I mean, it's a really difficult road to navigate the loss of a loved one or a close friend. And sometimes
We'll get back in the game.
Ends up going with a new group. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Moscow, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Johnson comes in for Leonard. Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Contavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Austin Rivers in for Jackson. Freak, he's in at the point. Noah is out there with Portis. Then there's Janet Mirotic in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
Well, we've got a moment to look back at last year's Bulls. 2nd in fast break points, 4th in blocks. And they also showed up in the top 5 in opponents' points per game. It's obvious the hard work this team has put into being good defensively has paid off.
And as you pointed out, when it came to running the break, I mean, they were terrific. They left teams really just grasping for breath and unable to match that breakneck pace.
That's good from Noah on the assist by Freak. Noah's got 5.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Got that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down to 14 points now in the basket from Tobias Harris.
Excellent execution of the plan there.
Freak kicks it to Noah. Pass to Portis. Dishes to Freak. Stolen by Rivers. Pass break, Detroit. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Oh my God.
And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. The Bulls in second.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
Morris is checked in for the Pistons.
Don't tell me, tell her. She climbed out of her crib all by herself. You did? Oh, you know what this means, you little spider baby? Mwah. You are ready for your very own big girl bed.
And so Meeks nails both of them.
Boy, they're really battling, guys. Not sitting back, being aggressive, attacking when they have the chance. I like that.
Man, I like their approach to the game right now. There's tremendous aggression on both ends, putting the onus on the officials.
Mark down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Pistons trail by 12. And here's Rivers. 1:03 left in the first half of basketball. Morris into the lane. Good. Morris has got his first points of the night.
You don't see many tall players with that kind of speed, Kevin.
Feeds to Noah. Miritich against Johnson. Freak kicks it to Noah. The dish now to Freak. Takes it from 10. Gets the front of the rim and out.
Not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense.
The feed to Meeks. Picked by Mozgov. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Noah. Freak with it. To the paint. Pass to Miritich. Now here's Freak. D right on him. Here's Portis. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Free throw good. Portis.
Beautiful. I'm going to take it down to the park and paint pictures of other retired people who are painting.
Just 4 seconds left in the second quarter. And the first half is...
Well, now that I'm divorced and my kids have grown up and I'm retired, my life went from get up and go to why get up?
Don't worry, huh? You're going to find something fun to do with your...
Ain't no one try to hear this talk.
I've got a little back.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin.
That is music to a grandmother's ears. No, sit down.
Jacqueill Noah is checked in for Gasol. Portis comes in for Taj Gibson. Ejuan Moore is checked in for Doug McDermott. And Freak subbed in for Derrick Rose. Detroit also making some changes. Morris is checked in for Myers Leonard. And it's Rivers in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. On the floor for Detroit, you got Harris. Austin Rivers is out there with Reggie Jackson. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Morris in at the 4 slot. Noah the screen. And Moore kicks it to Noah. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And a quick check of the stats for Drummond. Last season, he played outstanding. 2nd in rebounding, 6th in blocks, and a great touch around the rim. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And looking back to last season, his complete dominance on the boards to rank number 2 overall, remarkable.
Daddy, I'm shocked.
No, honey, I don't want you to lie. I want you to make believe. Let's all make believe that we're just too busy to cook, clean, and take care of you girls.
I don't get it. Let me see if I get it. In order to help Grandma, you want us to make believe we can't clean our room?
Shoot 2. Shoot 2.
I still a good... Make believe you get it.
It'll help you and your mom. I'm happy to do what I can. Come on, Joseph, let's go trash the living room. Yeah, let's trash it real good.
And that one falls for Noah. And the Bulls making a change here. Miritich is checked in. Then for the Pistons, Mozgov. He's checked in for Marcus Morris. Johnson comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's Jody Meeks in for Reggie Jackson.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes. like conducting an orchestra.
Here's Freak. Can't get it to go. Good D by Drummond. Meeks, good. Meeks got his second bucket tonight.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Portis, the pass to Moore. Bulls moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. And Mirotic has it in the corner from downtown. Cannot hit. Pistons trail by 16. Rivers kicks to Johnson.
My assessment's right here. I did not leave anything.
Here's Meeks. 6 points for him. Here's Drummond, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch.
Freak kicks to Moore. Freak passes to Portis. Mozgov with the block. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Chicago also making some changes. Saul comes in for Joakim Noah. And Freak subbed in for Rose. And then for Detroit, Tobias Harris comes in for Andre Drummond. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Johnson. Freak in at point guard. Portis is out there with Pau Gasol. Then there's Nikola Mirotic, and it's Moore in at the 2. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Kicks to Meeks. He dishes it to Leonard. On the wing, Jackson. And stolen by Freak.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bulls.
Clark, the differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
They made the defense adjust by moving the ball like that, and there was no answer for it.
This will go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight, Greg. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was. Poor Rose. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And it's Freak missing. And the Pistons with possession. Here's Rivers. It's rebounded by Portis. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Now Mirotic. He kicks it to Freak. Back to Mirotic. It's stolen by Harris. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Wants to get it to Meeks and does. Takes the 13-footer. And Rivers with the basket on the assist by Meeks.
I tell you what, fellas, he loves those mid-range jumpers. I mean, that's where he makes his money.
And a wide open look for Freak. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was...
Let's get it. C+.
In every way. I mean, all cylinders go. No question about that. And once they pulled away, they didn't let up.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time. But first, the post-game show with Ernie Johnson just a few aisles above us.
Your life's raising a family. And here's your big opportunity. You can move out and get on with your own life. Because Grandma is moving in for good.
It wasn't that boring.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Grandma, are you really moving in?
Yes.
Guys, are you really moving out?
No.
Ernie Johnson here again with Jacqueill O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan player of the game, Derrick Rose.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels, Ernie. Too many levels to talk about. Man, in some game, he's in the background. He doesn't get the chance to be the star of the show.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. We're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Jacqueill O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.
Come on. I gotta get you ready for your new bed.
My new bed. Mom, Brownie, Tommy.
Here it comes. Let's get you. Hey, I got dibs on my mother film needed. That's what we get for lying to her.
So I was right. We were lying. Shame on us.
No, we're innocent. It's your father who put this whole scam together. Danny, you gotta tell your mother that we really don't need her.
Oh, man. That would break her heart.
What's the matter? Are you afraid to tell your mom the truth?
Next.
You didn't make much of a contribution tonight in the win. Is it fair to say you were coasting?
So wait, I miss a couple of shots, and suddenly you think I'm coasting. Man, whatever, that's on you. Any real fan knows what I mean to this team and what this team means to me. So do what you have to do, write your little story. I'm gonna get back out there next game and show you all what not coasting really looks like.
You went through a lot last year as you got acclimated to being in the NBA. And then you went through a tough time in the offseason with the death of your childhood friend, Victor. Can you explain your mindset to us as you try to move forward this season?
Look, last year went by in a flash, so I ain't even thinking about it no more. It's about what I can do now with this team right here. Vic's gone, and sometimes I still can't believe it. But he's in a better place. And that has nothing to do with my play this season. None. So from now on, let's not bring up my past, and let's keep these things in basketball only, all right? I'm ready to take the next step this season, and that's all you need to know. Thank you.
Just go and turn off the lights and find a good book and read it in the dark.
Thank you.
Oh, it's no problem, kid. I've been meaning to catch up on the bunny, the ducky, the turtle, and the frog.
I love you.
Right back at you, kid.
Versus that. Team my part. me go to the next game.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
That's right, it's here, the official start of the new NBA season. I'm Ernie Johnson, excited to be here once again with Jacqueill O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith for another go-around. In this game, we'll see the Chicago Bulls against the Boston Celtics in Boston. Well, for Boston, they put in a whole lot of hard work and preparation in the offseason. We saw them already in the preseason, and now all those adjustments get put to the test for a game that's going to count, and they're hoping to start out 1-0. A few moments here before we start the game, let's talk shooting guards. Kenny, some have said the talent at that position is the weakest it's been in some time. Which young shooting guards do you think are poised to fill that void?
Well, James Harden's already there. You know, we're talking about Kobe and D Wade's departure as the top guys, so to speak.
Yeah, life is so easy when you're behind bars.
Good news, girl. Grandma is going to move to an apartment in the neighborhood.
Really? So is it between you two?
Oh, everything is great. I never had to eat Brussels sprouts again. I want you guys to know.
This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony.
If you ever do things to try to make me feel better, I'd much rather you just tell me the truth.
And Turner subbed in for Amir Johnson. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Gasol. Portis comes in for Taj Gibson. Mirotic is checked in for Doug McDermott. And Freak subbed in for Derrick Rose. So for Chicago right now, Freak is in at the point. Noah is out there with Portis. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Mirotic in at the 3. Inside, deflects the pass.
I knew you'd be proud. I can't believe he
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Freak passes to Mirotic. Busts the J after the cagey pass. Mirotic has got his first bucket of the night.
You can't give him that shot up. The overlooks are all it takes to get him in the zone.
They double in with Freak. Thomas with the ball. Butler covering. 5 on the clock. Pass to Bradley. Three-pointer. Kept alive. Outer dishes to Turner. Pass to Olynyk. Outside for Thomas. Down low. The second chance effort. And the basket by Olynyk.
Well, they've yet to string many stops together.
It just seems like they're a step slow today.
Here's Freak. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Well, let's take a look at where Boston ended up, Kevin, last year in the league rankings. 5th in rebounding, 9th in steals. And also, they were in the top 10 when it came to fast break points. I mean, they weren't afraid to play the game at a fast pace and run a little bit.
Yeah, and going back to their rebounding, very few teams could outmuscle them inside. The size and toughness to scrap for every carom off the backboard.
And the first one at the line is good. Tyler Zellers, Ejuan Moore, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. He's off on the second.
They've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, and it's already got them a +5 margin in the rebound column.
Celtics leading by 11. Here's Thomas. He has 5. Rebounded by Moore.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Freak kicks it to Noah. Thomas with the steal. And here comes Thomas leading the fast break. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That free throw good from Thomas. And both free throws good for Thomas. Bulls trail by 13. Yep, that'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And he's good on the second. 40 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Thomas goes in. Misses off the left iron. For Chicago, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Mirotic has a wide open look, and the three ball is good. Mirotic has got 5.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Thomas, it's a wide open look. That doesn't go either for Thomas.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
There's the dish to Moore.
Come on, guys.
To the wing right side. Mirotic. Noah, the pass to Freak. Here's Portis. And that's not going to go.
We're in great shape.
And Amir Johnson resigned in Toronto. He's been a big part of this team for years, and he talked about their great fan support in Toronto. A lot of fans south of the border in the U.S. are surprised when they learn how passionate, Clark, the fans in Toronto can be.
You know, Kevin, that's so true. I mean, when they
some changes here for the Celtics. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Jared Sullinger. Turner comes in for Johnson. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Marcus Smart. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Joakim Noah's checked in for Gasol. Portis comes in for Taj Gibson. Mirotic is checked in for McDermott. And Freak subbed in for Derrick Rose. Taking a look at the Bulls. Freak, he's in at point guard. Portis is out there at Noah. Then there's Mirotic, and it's Butler at the shooting guard position. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
Tyler Zeller's checked in for Crowder. Ejuan Moore, he's checked in for the Bulls.
Here's Joey Gladstone. 4 years of college.
Thomas kicks to Olinick. Releases. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. And the Celtics lead by 12. Bulls have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. The feed to Freak. Dishes to Moore. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
And let's take a quick look at some stats for Noah. Good season for him last year. Last year averaged 7 points a game, 9 rebounds and 4 assists. And he's been a rock in the middle for them over that stretch of games. Dominating the glass is his trademark.
And when you look at those rebounds, they have a cumulative effect on the opponent. His effort wears them down physically and mentally.
And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Celtics leading by 12. Outside Brent. Thomas up top. Back to Bradley.
Jess, can you handle that running shoe account without me?
To the paint. Here's Zeller, and he dunks it down.
I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here. He shattered the backboard.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
You've got to like the consistency with which they're hitting that mid-range jumper.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
The Celtics have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Thomas kicks to Turner. Bradley with the ball. Now guarded by Mirotic. Picked by Zeller. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas, and it's Boston with another.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender
Dunk on him. That's a good assist.
Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Bradley kicks to Thomas. Great defense that time from Noah.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
It's tipped. There's 39 seconds left in the first half. To the middle.
That's my
Thomas on the assist by Turner. Thomas got the lead up to 14 now for the Celtics. Last outing for Chicago, they won that game against the Detroit Pistons.
I think everyone who saw that game would just have to agree it was about what they could do defensively in terms of winning.
And I thought the activity was tremendous all over the court defensively, and that kind of hustle is going to pay off for you, and it also is going to keep your coach happy.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, Kevin. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
That'll do it for the first half. Celtics lead by 14. And we'll be back right after half.
Hey guys, settle down for a second. I noticed a couple of things from...
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here. So, Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Jacqueill Noah, he's checked in for Gasol. Portis comes in for Taj Gibson. Mirotic is checked in for Doug McDermott. And Freak subbed in for Rose. We've got Mickey. Smart is out there with Isaiah Thomas. Then it's Olynyk, and it's Turner in at the small forward position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Celtics leading by 10. Outside Thomas to the middle. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Portis has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
Pass to Mickey. And it's blocked by Mirotic. Now here's Freak. Turner covering. Mirotic against Thomas. Feeds to Mirotic with the shot. Here's Noah. He dishes it to Butler. Here's Portis. Got a piece of it. Left side, Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Freak. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Freak's got it back down to within single digits for the Bulls. Boston's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Here's the screen. And Thomas, here we go. And there's the 3-second violation.
And now let's get a look at the numbers for Jimmy Butler. Last year, getting it done. He averaged about 17 points a game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And with his ability to put the ball in the bucket, he has to be your primary focus defensively.
Defenses plan to stop him, but very few succeed. That's why he's the team's leading scorer.
Boston making a switch here. Zeller's checked in. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Moore's checked in. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Look at Isaiah Thomas, and he's been getting it done. 13 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disruptive.
You won't believe who we saw tap dancing in the hallway.
Ed McMahon?
The junior dance champions, 4 weeks in a row.
More plays than the stat sheet will show.
The first free throw is good. Rose, he's checked in. 30 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Just too much of a deficit to overcome.
Just not enough clicks and ticks left on that clock in this one, Greg.
So for Chicago right now, Freak in at point guard. Mirotic is out there with Portis. Then there's Etuan Moore. And it's Gibson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Mirotic against Thomas.
No more ballerina.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. So
Little kids, I'm gonna go get them before they embarrass themselves.
2K Sports post-game show.
Back to our seats. Go get him, Joey. Yeah, and don't be nervous. Why should I be nervous? Just because the last 10 years comes down to the next 10 minutes?
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Isaiah Thomas.
He deserves a ton of credit on how many areas of the game he impacted tonight. His defense was superb. Offensively, he was ready to shoot the basketball. However you slice it, he was lighting it up at one end of the court and shutting them down on the other.
This guy is explosive as any guard in the league. He's got a craftiness to his game and a work ethic that just does not quit. Whether it's creating for teammates or putting up them buckets himself, Isaiah Thomas finds a way to get it done.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Jacqueill O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.
That was the champion. Now let's hear from the challenger. He's from San Francisco, works in advertising. He's been doing comedy for 10 years. Whoa, that's a long time. Please welcome Joey Gladstone.
That was really weird. You know what, like, the greatest thing about ice hockey is, dude? You break a bone or something, the ice is, like, right there. Remember those Jacques Cousteau specials that Rod Serling used to narrate? And Cousteau was always in search of something really strange. You know, it was like, we are going down to find lost tennis shoes. Then you'd hear the theme music. We find Cousteau and the Calypso team 3 miles off the coast of the Netherlands. There they ready their sonar equipment to go in search of the dying walrus.
Dang, you have a day off right after this game.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Jacqueill O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. In a few moments, we'll be sending you out to Indianapolis as the Pacers go up against the Chicago Bulls. For Chicago, they split the season series against these guys last season, 2 games apiece. Should be a good one tonight. And guys, we'll get to see Freak play in this one. He was one of the bigger names in college. Jumped to the NBA after 1 year. Shaq, you left early as well. How hard of a decision was it to leave school?
Well, it's never an easy decision. Each person has different reasons why they want to leave, financial responsibilities, or just getting tired. In my case, the habit Shaq was created, getting beat up too much. And I heard my main man Dick Vitale say if Shaq leaves, he'll be the #1 pick. So I didn't want to go back, get hurt, and possibly drop.
Yeah, because you could have been '2 if you stayed here.
Well, this is
I tell you, but
the beginning or the end of my comedy career. At least he's going through the same torment I am. I wonder where I can get a good burger after the show.
Starting at power forward, at 6'9".
Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Last game for the Pacers. Johnny Hill comes in for LaVoy Allen. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for George Hill. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Jacqueill Noah is checked in for Gasol. Portis comes in for Taj Gibson. Mirotic is checked in for Doug McDermott. And Freak subbed in for Derrick Rose. Taking a look at the Bulls. Freak, he's in at point guard. Portis is out there with Mirotic. Then there's Noah. And it's Butler in at shooting guard. Moments ago, our Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with the coach, Frank Vogel. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, he told me their game plan offensively today is a relatively simple one. He wants to see as many plays run through the low post as possible. He said physically, we're the stronger team, and we need to use that to our benefit. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for Indiana?
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too. Excellent, really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
George against Mirotic. With the teardrop. The shot by George, no good.
The spin freed him up, but he just couldn't follow through with the shot.
Freak passes to Noah. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
How else can you figure it, Jess? A local nightclub comic. That's all I'm ever going to be. I've been in the same rut for the last 10 years.
Chicago shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
But that's not failure. I don't know what it is. I'll tell you what is. That attitude, that's failure, man. The problem is the way that you're looking at success.
He misses the free throw. And Indiana making a change here. Miles is checked in. And Chicago also making a switch. Moore's checked in. And the second free throw, good.
Personal happiness and bringing joy.
Pacers leading by 10. To the inside. Here's Ellis. Noah with the block. And they get it back. And the bucket counts. And he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play. So Hill will go to the free throw line. That's on Jacqueill Noah. 1:19 left here in the opening quarter. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
He could have caught that.
It's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't listening.
There's 1:17 left in the first quarter. And it's Ellis penetrating, lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Ellis has got his second basket of the game. Freak with it. Ellis on him. And Mirotic has it in the corner. And again, Chicago. No good.
That was a good rebound right there, but they haven't been very strong on the glass so far.
Clark, a little disparity there in the rebound numbers, but some of that comes down to how the ball bounces. Let's see if it evens out.
The 11-footer pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. 35 seconds left to play here in the first. Ellis kicks to Hill. And stolen by Mirotic. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Ellis. Lets it go from deep. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Yeah, talk to Monte Ellis. He says he feeds off his doubters. He loves to hear someone say. And Monte Ellis is still trying to prove people wrong now in Dallas after the. Hill comes in for Ellis. And it's Ellis in for Rodney Stuckey. Some changes for Chicago. Hill is out there with Mahinmi. Then there's Ellis. Then there's Hill. And it's Miles in at the small forward position. That's the Pacers' foul. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. .146 left in the second quarter. Hill kicks to Hill. Hill sets the screen for Hill. And it's Ellis penetrating.
They've been ineffective in disrupting Ellis's game. 9 points and 2 steals as well. He's showing us those quick hands today, both when he has the ball and when he doesn't.
Clark, you love the fact that he's a terrific distributor, but also, how about those defensive instincts? That's also been excellent today.
That's good from Ellis. He doesn't get the second one. Bulls trail by 7. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
You know, even though they're behind, I love the job they've been doing getting to the free throw line.
We always like it when you're aggressive and not settling.
And both free throws good from Freak. 1:29 left in the first half of the game. Ellis with it. Now guarded by Mirotic and stolen by Mirotic. Kicks to Freak. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And let's take a look now at some stats for Ellis. A very nice season for him last year. He averaged about 17 points a game last year, 6 assists and 3 rebounds. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Yeah, and anytime this club needs a bucket, he's their go-to. Just irrepressible and a prolific scorer.
Hill kicks to Ellis. Pick up by Hill. They double him with Freak. Outside Hill. Just 5 to shoot. The 3. Joakim Noah grabs the miss. Bulls trail by 3.
Clearly a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Oh, without question, Greg. I mean, the wise move would be to get themselves a quick shot so they have an opportunity to get that 2-for-1.
Ellis outside. 27 seconds left in the first half. To the middle. Here's Mahinmi. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Mahinmi hits them both. Here's Freak. He's got 6. And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either, Greg. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Oh, isn't that nice? Your doggy said hello.
Now Ellis. Outside Hill. Hill has the open look. Had the space there, but it's offline. And a pretty tight.
Get away with one more drive down to the DMV. Jesse, the law is the law. Don't make me take away your keys. Any real power. Michelle, keep an eye on Joey for me.
Look at this, Michelle.
That's is here for the Pacers. Mahinmi's checked in for Turner. C.J. Miles comes in for Allen. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for Hill. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Gasol. Portis comes in for Taj Gibson. Mirotic is checked in for McDermott. And Freak subbed in for Derrick Rose. So the Bulls 5 right now. Freak, he's in at the point. Noah is out there with Portis. Then there's Nikola Mirotic, and it's Butler in at the 2 spot. Here's Freak. He trains the quick shot. Freak's got 8 points. Indiana leading by 16. Ellis kicks to Miles. Screen by Ellis. Mirotic brings the double team. Stolen by Noah. Now here's Freak. He's tightly guarded. Rebound by Mahinmi. Indiana's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Mirotic dishes to Freak. There's a minute 40 left in the third. Can't cash in from close range. The Pacers have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. And the shot is good from Stuckey.
And they are trying to put the hammer down, attacking the rim whenever they can.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something right. To the wing right side. Here's Mirotic. Drills the three-pointer. Mirotic has got 8 points.
You know, they've got to make him earn those threes. You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
Stuckey passes to Ellis. From 7. Cannot hit. Great defense that time from Noah. Bulls trail by 15. Outside Butler. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on Monte Ellis. Bulls have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11. First free throw is good. 34 seconds left to play here in the fourth. We've got Ellis. Paul George is out there with Hill. Then there's Ian Mahinmi. And it's Hill in at the point. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Ellis with it. Out defended by Freak. Beyond the arc. And the shot is good. And the Pacers lead by 19.
And you can sense the fact that they didn't want to let the fans down here. It's been a fun night to be in the building.
Greg, it really has been. I mean, such a lively, vibrant atmosphere, and no doubt that played a part in the big win.
So no problem for Indiana as they get...
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Paul George. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the second half.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Jacqueill O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great
Your driver's license? Not ask me about my written test, capiche?
So, Danny, what happened with Jesse's written test?
Well, he got his name right and most of his address. Idiotic question. Nobody knows how far is this Buffalo Railroad track. And me. People know. Came back this morning, that test was failed.
How'd you pass the test the last time?
Well, I accidentally caught a glimpse of my neighbor's paper. This time they passed that different test in one of the rooms. It's like they don't trust us or something.
I drive the freeways.
They give every idiot in the taking lip from a guy who still chews Flintstone vitamins. Look out.
Joey, what did that say about you know who?
I haven't talked to him yet.
Bye!
Hold it. Okay, what's going on and how much is it going to cost me?
You know, Dad, we've been thinking. What we need around here is someone from, maybe, Ohio.
Well, maybe we do need someone from Ohio. But I'd like to hear more about this before I go ahead and order one. Michelle, I know you're in there. Come on out, Michelle. Okay, young lady, I'm gonna come in and get you. I'm gonna come in and get you. What are you doing here? Where'd you come from? A likely story. Get out.
Hey, you better fix it.
Where are you, you mangy mutt?
Uh-oh, trouble. Under a bed. Hurry.
All right, dog, I know you're in here. Come out with your paws up.
No donkey here.
Oh, well. Then who just went?
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey there, and thank you for joining us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. This NBA season didn't take long to get interesting, but these two gentlemen have always captured our interest. Say hello to Jacqueill O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Hello, Kenny.
Hey, how are you?
Hello, Jet. Tonight, it's the Washington Wizards as they'll be playing against the Chicago Bulls in their house, United Center. Last outing for the Bulls, unsuccessful, coming away with a loss to the Pacers in Indianapolis. A crushing defeat in that one. Still with a sour taste in their mouths, they're looking to play much better. And the matchups in the backcourt will certainly be interesting to watch in this one. Kenny, who are some of the top guards you played against over the years?
Wow, come on. The Bulls, always a force, you know.
That's small forward.
And welcome everyone to another presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Craig Anthony. Group getting ready for the Wizards. Nene, he's checked in for Gortat. Dudley comes in for Markieff Morris. Wayne Ellington's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And Sessions subbed in for John Wall. So the Wizards 5 right now. We've got Ramon Sessions. Bradley Beal is out there with Jared Dudley. Then there's Wayne Ellington. Then it's Nene. And at the 5, down low. Freak. Rebounded by Dudley. Last game for the Bulls, it was a loss to the Pacers in Indiana.
Just looking at the stat sheet, they gave far too many free throws away in that game. Maybe it was the noise in the building or something, but they really looked rattled.
Well, Greg, I don't know if it was the biggest reason for that loss, but all of those misses from the stripe clearly had an impact on that game.
And count the basket, he was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. It's going to be Beal shooting. It's going to go on Nikola Mirotic.
What a night so far for Beal. Already with 8 points and 1 rejection in this game, too.
And was it a good one? Really, one of their highlights of the game defensively.
Very high-quality shot. Can't get enough of those.
Nene, the screen, and Sessions kicks to Ellington. The 3. That doesn't go in either for Sessions. Bulls trail by 12. Beal with the steal. It's rebounded by Noah. Well, Chicago's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Portis, the pass to Moore. He feeds it to Freak. Stolen by Dudley. Ellington dishes to Beal. Tries it from 9. And he knocks down the jumper. Beal's got 10 points.
And a huge lead here early to to start.
Well, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
And that one's good.
I just
and as
made
the first
a
quarter
3.
wraps up, already a double-digit lead.
I'm so happy.
Wizards lead by 11. In a moment. And an exciting young backcourt in Washington with John Wall and Bradley Beal. Wall said that Beal is going for example time. You think John Wall's under for a championship in D.C.?
Yeah, I was certainly thinking.
3. I was done. I'm not there.
Comes in for Taj Gibson. Mirotic is checked in for Doug McDermott. And Freak subbed in for Derrick Rose. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Nene, he's checked in for Gortat. Oubre comes in for Markieff Morris. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Jared Dudley. And Beal subbed in for Sessions. Freak in at point guard. Noah is out there with Portis. Then there's Nikola Mirotic, and it's Butler in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
He can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Morris checked in for Butler. The Wizards have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
One of the worst in the league a season ago, just 72%.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
And here we go, the Wizards fast break. Porter, no luck.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Rejected by Wall. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. And it's Wall. That time the assist from Porter. And it's 9 points for Wall.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Freak with it. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
His turnovers haven't helped their cause. It's almost as if he's playing for the other team.
Wizards making a switch here. Ellington's checked in. There's 1:47 left in the first half. They set the screen. Pass to Wall. Nene left side. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Nene's got his first points in this one.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And Wall kicks to Porter. And too long on the shot.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
Now the dish to Mirotic. 5 on the clock. Will it go? An absolute bomb from 3-point range. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first half. Wall passes to Porter. And Beal kicks to Wall. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. The pass to Freak. He tries for 3. Washington with the rebound. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
And listen, you have to take advantage of the freebies. And on that night, they did not. And that is why they just could not recover.
Exactly. They left too much cheese at the foul line. And in the end, it mattered on the scoreboard and cost them.
Here's Ellington. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Ellington's got his first bucket of the night.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Washington out in front, up by 16. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Bradley, it certainly always seemed to be a focus of this team to have a strong first half, which you did. Is this type of intensity something that coaches made a priority?
Yeah, most definitely. We want to hit them first. We weren't going to check any temperatures, as he said, so we were not going to just let guys do what they want to do. We're going to come out and be the aggressor, and we did that. Now it's been a one-team. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Jacqueill Noah, he's checked in for Gasol. Portis comes in for Taj Gibson. Mirotic is checked in for Doug McDermott. And Freak subbed in for Rose. So on the floor for Washington, they've got Nene. Wayne Ellington is out there with Ramon Sessions. Then there's Oubre, and it's Dudley in at the 3 spot. Freak kicks to Butler. And again, Chicago, no good.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And stolen by Ellington. And here we go, the Wizards fast break. Ellington leading the charge. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Wizards.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second-chance points.
Here's Dudley. It's rebounded by Portis. Bulls trail by 8. Outside Butler. 1:10 left here in the third quarter. Some solid defense there by Nene.
He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
Now here's Sessions. He's tightly guarded. There's the screen. Down low. And Butler sends it. And it's Freak missing. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
17-foot shot on the way. And he gets it to go. Ellington's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
And it's Freak missing.
Yeah, real nice shot selection there. I guess he's working on his buzzer beater form.
That's a reach, but perhaps that is the case. Or maybe he was trying to knock a bird off of the scoreboard.
Is about right. Because I still can't figure that one out.
No, and I see no birds up there.
No.
From deep. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. He's in at the point. Portis is out there at Noah. Then there's Etuan Moore. And it's Mirotic in at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. Now we'll send it up to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who is standing by.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Teach your son. A little before your time, but it's extremely good, okay? So something like this. 1, 2.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, John Wall.
There are 2 types of point guards, Arnie. Kenny would know nothing about that. He shot the ball every time. Anyway, the guys who keep everyone involved and the guys who can do it all for himself. He's a great distributor. He's always going to get his assists, but when they need someone to take over, Wall's the guy.
Tonight, he showed us great instincts on the defensive end. They relied on him to protect the rim, and he piled up.
And And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Jacqueill O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.
Welcome to Connection.
After me. Hey, I wonder why. Okay, it's time for all puppet people to leave the room. Let's go. We have very important things to discuss. That's what our costumes are going to be for the house.
Welcome to live practice. This is where you can improve.
You're not going to that cute carnival on our old elementary school, are you? Monica, DJ's coming with us to Captain Santoni's Halloween party. But DJ, you promised me you would go with me to the Halloween party. We go together over here. Well, pin a rose on your nose.
Guys, huddle up. Gonna run 35 for a while.
Children don't mind. My friends and I have very important things to discuss that are way over your head. Like what? Like guys. Yeah, we're gonna rate them on the Gibbler scale of studziness. Well, you can rate all the guys you want. But while you're talking about it, I'm living it.
Okay, Michelle, I want you to zig right, zag left, go long, and I'll hit you.
Got it, dude.
Okay, Michelle, hike me the ball when I say boo. Bibbidi! Bobbidi! Boo!
Now what?
Catch!
Now what?
Run, touchdown! Michelle runs through the defense and scores! Touchdown! Spike it! Okay, do the Michelle shuffle.
Underwear a little tight, boys?
Hey, man, we were playing football with Michelle.
Oh, you two against Michelle? My money's on the kid. Just so happens I was a high jumper on the high school track team.
And I got a letter in football and basketball.
That's because you were the school mascot, Ollie the Fighting Oyster. You were Ollie the Fighting Oyster?
Okay, Hey, tough guy, what team were you on in high school? Come on, back with your dinner started.
What team were you on?
Oh, he wasn't on a team.
Oh, I was too. I was on a team.
Yes.
Sort of.
Yes.
Okay, maybe it was a group thing.
Jesse.
Okay, I was in the Glee Club. You happy?
Sorry.
Okay, guys.
Okay, Michelle,
We need to pick up the
song.
intensity.
It's a little before your time,
Boston
but it's
drill.
extremely
Here we go.
hip, okay? It goes something like this. 1, 2.
How do you do that?
Oh, you mean snap my fingers? No, well, I use my middle finger and my thumb, and I put them together, and I go like that. It's very, very cool, but it's kind of a grown-up thing, you know? I mean, when I was your age, I could barely walk, let alone snap.
I'm cool.
Okay, Michelle, let's do it, baby. Let's swing. Let it fly. Here we go. Here we go. That shot, babe. And pretty deep, dear. Take it, Michelle. No, Michelle, now you're gonna sing it, baby. You got it. Swing it. Ready? Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell.
Bye.